Yo, yo, yo. I hate when I do that. Be talking to myself for like 20 seconds. But anyways, yo, yo, yo. You know that's how I gotta get it in. Peace and blessings to everybody out there. Let a few people tune on in. I know I'm super late on this, you guys. Supposed to drop it about last week. For some reason, with this series that I'm doing, I said I was gonna have it done, but I really didn't realize how much work and effort that is going to take into putting in these videos. And also at the same time, it's been so much going on in this case, you guys. It's all over the place. I'd rather be the person that get the right news out there, right, than just be the person that's trying to get the news out there. So, I like to just sit it out a little bit, get the right information, so I could go about what I'm doing. Hey, what's up, Day One? What's up, Millie? How y'all doing? Peace and blessings. So yeah, for those that was tuned in and waiting, that's why it took so long. Hey, Danny, how's it going? It's like literally something new that's coming out every day, different information. It's just been a roller coaster ride, you guys. So for those that don't know, Young Dolph, he was laid to rest, I believe yesterday or the day before in Memphis, Tennessee. It was a private funeral service. They will be having a service for him, for the public and stuff. But yeah, it's still a sad situation at the end of the day. It's more people getting involved. But basically, what I'm doing on my behalf is just, since it is a lot of people being involved, I'm definitely not here to point fingers. And most likely everything is alleged. Well, everything is alleged right now at the time. And police still, so far, don't have no leads and have not made no arrests yet. Now, the internet on the other side is a different story. The internet has been finding all type of leads and connecting the dots in all type of ways. But then again, it's all alleged. And for some reason, I don't know if law enforcement is taking it into consideration or not. It's only 2 weeks in. I think it's going on 3 weeks, actually. So, we see this in a lot of cases, even with the missing kid cases and just a lot of murders and stuff. Seems like law enforcement is really not getting nowhere. But what's up, y'all? What's up, Danny? I appreciate you for tuning in too. And also, yeah, hold on, my service is going in and out. I don't want to sound like the Matrix in here. I think we're good now. I was gonna do 4 episodes, but now, like I said, since there's so much stuff coming out every day, it's pretty much another person of interest, or should I say people of interest, which is the cookie shop. Sound like a robot? What about now? Yo, yo, yo. I sound good now? Yeah, I'm working off my hotspot right now off my phone, so it might go in and out a little bit. Sorry about that, you guys. Hey, Sophie, how you doing? But yeah, so now it's crazy. Now they talking about the cookie shop is involved, and I've been hearing like little bits in and out. I haven't really got too deep into the cookie shop, but it is a lot of information out there, and I am catching up on it. I actually been tuning in to other people's other YouTubers and hopping in their lives, trying to gather information just to see what the people think and what makes sense, and just try to put my own 2 cents out of it. You know what I mean? Try to make it make sense. I'm doing pretty good. I'm blessed. Can't complain. And everybody else out there, welcome to the channel. where you could be you and have a voice, where everybody's opinion matters, also accepted and respected at the same time. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this video going that I dropped on my YouTube. And this is kind of like a formula that I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna do the original video and then I'm gonna react to it with a live. So all the information to get out there. Sometimes I forget stuff in the video. And also, you guys, the next one I'm gonna be doing is with the rapper that he allegedly had beef with. What we kind of know it was somewhat beef with Yo Gotti and his music group CMG. And like I said, you guys, we're only just talking about why their name is involved without pointing fingers at them. And at the end of the day, it's all allegedly. I got to make that clear out there, because got them YouTubers out there, man, that be going wild and they go so deep into their opinion, they forget to state that it's allegedly. So then it seems like clickbait or false information. You know how it goes. Prayers at the same time for Dolph, the Thornton family, and the PRE family, and also Memphis, because it has been a complete war zone. War zone. Like literally since Young Dolph has died, since he has been assassinated, should I say, because he didn't just die, he didn't just get murdered, he got assassinated. And I believe allegedly over 15 people has been shot. And I heard that like a couple days ago. So it might have been more people, but just that alone, 15 people. And then also it was a comedian that was somewhat connected to the CMG camp. He made a smart comment, I guess, on his social media about Young Dolph. Then a couple of days later, he was murdered. I think he stated like, they killed Young Dolph, my city. No, they killed Young Dolph. And he put like laughing emojis and he said, my city is gangster. Like basically he's praising the killers of Young Dolph and praising his city for being gangster for killing Young Dolph. So I guess, people on the other side or whatever the case is going on didn't like that. And, so that's another thing that I'm going to be getting into in this segment. We're going to be talking about Soulja Boy and how his name got involved. And I'm going to speak deeply on energy, like low vibrations, and how much a small amount of a low vibration could turn into something so epic. And that's the reality in the gamble. That's what you're gambling with when you put out low vibrations. You opening up a window for more negativity, and just anything is possible to happen, especially in certain situations that you're dealing with. So let me go ahead and get this video in the bag. I don't even got it ready, you guys. Not even going front. And also in regards to the boys, the California City Missing Boys, make sure you guys, if you got any tips in regards to the boys, send it in to this email right here at the bottom. It's an updated email where all the tips will go into one basket, basically, right? And forward it to the Bakersfield Police Department. So all tips will, get to them. No matter who the tips is about, either side, the bio family or the adoptive family or anybody else, somebody, the neighbor, whatever you guys have, send it in. I appreciate you guys for tuning in at the same time, y'all. Do we got any new people up in here? I see it's 10 people watching. And also, if you're over there on Facebook, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Make sure you come over here to YouTube. Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell for your notifications. And also, if you're watching, I appreciate, leave a comment or something, drop a 100. For those that haven't commented yet, the other people in there, just let me know that you're in here, that you're rocking with me. Drop a 100 in the comment section. Or actually, you can even, I want everybody to do this anyways. Drop a dolphin right now for Young Dolph, because that man was a good man. He did a lot for his city. He was a family man, and he didn't deserve to go out like that, man. So pay y'all respects and drop them dolphins. And what I'm gonna do right now, I still gotta bring this video up, you guys. Danny, you said you already sent some tips in. Yeah, I actually got to send some in today that was sent over to, well, not sent over, it was in the middle of a conversation. So, I don't want to make it seem like, they're not doing what they're supposed to do and send it to the tip email. But it was kind of a little different situation, you know what I mean? But it's gonna get there though. Then also, you guys, I just want to be clear on this for those that know me from coming from the Boys case and doing, covering stuff like that in true crime. This is still true crime, you guys. I just want my channel just to be based off of true crime in general, no matter where it comes from. I actually seen something about Marilyn Manson. I think he got some charges on him. I want to cover that just to keep it balanced out, so people won't think that I'm just trying to go into hip hop and just cover true crime in hip hop, even though that's what I want to do, but that's not it. You guys understand what I'm saying? I want to cover true crime and from everywhere, wherever it comes from, and just talk about it. I don't want to be too much of an investigator or nothing like that, but just basically speak up on what's, the situation at hand, give my opinion, talk about the allegations and, the circumstances of whatever the case may be. So yeah, basically, I don't want to lose nobody out there. It's talking about rap and all that. Nah, it's really all true crime at the end of the day. Tweet. And also, you guys know I don't really cuss on my channel. I try not to cuss myself. It might slip out every now and then, but it is a lot of profanity in the video clips that's not mine. Hopefully I could work on a way, to edit them the cuss words out from other people's videos. But most likely when I start editing my videos on the laptop, I have more options to do that. Right now I'm still editing off my phone. Thank you, Kelly Khan. I appreciate it. So once again, I'm gonna play this video. All we doing is just speaking up on why people's name is involved in the Young Dolphs case. I already had one episode, which was two youngsters from Memphis, which it was a group of people, but I guess it happened to be more people involved, and I didn't really cover too much of that part. But that just comes to the situation at hand. It's so much that's coming out, you know what I mean? And I guarantee you guys, whoever orchestrated this assassination on Young Dolph designed it for all this chaos and deception. They wanted it to be like this. I'm pretty sure they moved off of everybody that didn't like Young Dolph. Like, he already has enough haters out there. It's kind of hard to point the finger at anybody, but point fingers at a lot of people. So this one, episode 2, we're talking about Soulja Boy. Most of you guys know Soulja Boy came out as a teenager, as a dancer. Which, he's grown now, of course, and he trolls a lot. He trolls a lot of artists, which is pretty. It was pretty cool up until this point, honestly, because it was somewhat entertaining and it was never no bad outcome because it was all respected, like it wasn't taken serious by either parties. It was just for entertainment purposes, which I still believe this is due to entertainment purposes But I think it was just bad timing, man. And then also that low vibration of playing with somebody's life. But you guys gonna see what I'm talking about. Thank you, Sophie. I really appreciate it. Yeah, that's I just want everybody to understand it out there so they still feel comfortable watching me and not think like I'm transitioning into, some BS. But it's all good though. Much love, you guys. Let me drop this link too. If anybody want to come up and say anything, I might have some guests. I was supposed to have some guests yesterday, but freaking things didn't work out. So they might pop up, they might not. I actually had linked up with Lyric off of she be on Ziggy page. She be talking about low vibrations and energy. So I wanted to have her up. She was supposed to be here yesterday, but things didn't quite work out. So I'll drop the link right there in the comment section for anybody that wants to hop on the panel and, just give their opinions. As long as you're respectable, then it's going to be respected for the most part. All right, you guys, let me get this video up. Hold on.
Bluetooth waiting for connection.
Had to cut that speaker off. Okay. Should be good.
You ain't seen about that yet. How the fuck you worried about me? Nigga ain't never play with me. Last nigga play with me, I shot him. I don't do this shot at. I didn't shoot that nigga. Talking about nigga. I do this shit, nigga. Get shot at. Big Draco. No, fuck on me. Man, stop playing. I put $100 on your head. I bet $100,000 nigga get your ass. How about nigga doing got $100K cash. Look. DM me the address, you can have all this on my hand. How about that? So we can get this shit out of the way. Come on, bro. Me and Kanye, this really about me and Kanye, bro. You know what I'm saying? Me and Kanye just married the mans. You feel me? Mm-hmm. How the fuck Key Glock and Dolph and these pussy niggas get in the picture? They snuck in the back door. God damn, this about man. Today was about me and Kanye. How the fuck we end up talking about Dolph, lame man? God damn, clout chasing.
Man, fam, as you guys can see, Soulja Boy is back on his bull. Nah, but
shot in LA in front of the Lowe's Hotel. You ain't slid about that yet. How the fuck you worried about me? This nigga ain't never played with me. Last nigga played with me, I shot him. I don't do the shoot getting shot at. I do the shooting at niggas. Fuck you talking about, nigga? Nigga, I do the shooting, nigga. I don't get shot at, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Big Draco, nigga. You better know who the fuck I'm is, nigga. Man, stop playing. I put $100 on a nigga head. I bet $100,000 a nigga won't give me an address. How about that? Nigga doing all this? I got $100K cash. Look, DM me the address. You can have all this on my hand. How about that? I'm really telling you what happened. So look, so we can get this shit out of the way. Come on, bro. Me and Kanye, this really about me and Kanye, bro. You know what I'm saying? Me and Kanye just married the mans. You feel me? Mm-hmm. How the fuck Key Glock and Dolph and these pussy niggas get in the picture? They snuck in the back door. God damn, this about man. Today was about me and Kanye. How the fuck we end up talking about Dolph, lame man? God damn, clout chasing.
Man, fam, as you guys can see, Soulja Boy is back on his bull. Nah, but Soulja Boy cracks me up, man. The way he trolls people is entertaining at times. He's definitely one of the most entertaining. All right, so let me tell y'all this. For those that doesn't really follow Soulja Boy and doesn't know how he is, I already know it looks bad, which it is. You know, it's a negative energy, man. But this is kind of what he does in his career, and this is his way of doing it. It sounds very, very disrespectful, but this is just Soulja Boy, man. Does that mean be a troll? Does that mean you have to do this just to get your views up or be relevant? No, not necessarily, because it is other ways. But I just want to get you guys to kind of get a clear understanding, because I could just imagine for those that don't follow hip hop, you'll probably be like, "Oh, Soulja Boy did it. Soulja Boy did it." But we're gonna get more into it. Entertaining trolls to ever do it outside of 50 Cent. But unfortunately, this time around for Soulja Boy, the trolling has backfired in a major way. And also the situation at hand is no longer a laughing matter. And it also landed his name in the middle of one of the biggest assassinations ever. Millie, you said you completely lost on this subject. All right, let me explain. Hold on. Make sure my service is right. Hold on, you guys, real quick. Couple seconds. All right, look, Millie, you still there? All right, so basically, you know, Young Dolph got murdered, right? He had a few people that didn't like him, that he wasn't getting, getting along with, right? So when he got murdered, it was a lot of people that got the pointing finger, that got the finger pointed at them. So basically, like, I'm doing an episode on each individual or each parties on just why their name is involved in Young Dolph's murder. So basically, this episode that I'm doing right here is just basically explaining why Soulja Boy's name is involved in Young Dolph's murder, like what Soulja Boy did to get his name involved, without saying Soulja Boy did it or pointing the finger at Soulja Boy. Like, you get what I'm saying? You get that? Is that clear? Damn, Danny, you confused too? You must have not heard from the beginning. I got to make sure you guys understand before I keep going, because it's pretty simple. Like, basically how I just explained it. You got it? All right, cool. So that's it. You know, it's just explaining why this man's name landed in the midst of all this BS. To ever take place in hip hop history. And we're only 1 week in as of today, November 24th. So the clip I just played is only one portion of the video. There's plenty more to get to. I just wanted to jump straight in the water and get straight to the point, so you guys will know what's going down. Soulja Boy aired that video a few days prior to Dolph's murder, which is not a good look at all on Soulja Boy's behalf. So you already know the internet is going to go haywire. Internet is going nuts. But my personal opinion, I don't think Soulja Boy was involved in any type of way. But I will say this, y'all, and stand on it. That low energy that he put out there played a role for sure. And this is the reason why I say that, you guys. So just hear me out real quick. One thing for certain, two things for sure. Whatever energy that you put out there in that atmosphere is. Now, how long is it going to take for that energy to double back? I don't know. I guess we'll never know until that time comes, right? But look, that's the least of your worries. What's even more concerning is what type of energy is going to double back on you. You put out low vibrations, you get low results. You put out high vibrations, man, come on. Oh, y'all know where I'm headed to. Y'all know where I'm going with this. So this is the point that I'm getting to. Let's take it back to that live, and let's eliminate that part where Soulja Boy put the hit out there on Young Dolph. I guarantee you, it ain't going to be getting dragged through the mud like it is right now. Facts. So look, y'all, let's cut the story short. I believe myself, this situation would have never made it this far just based off the person who we dealing with, which is Soulja Boy. And the whole music industry already knows Soulja Boy's operation. And this is what he... Thank you, Nikki. I appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in. I really, really appreciate everybody that's tuned in on this subject, you guys. You know, I'm just getting into this community. So, you know how I go in the beginning. Got to start with that first step. Mind the noise in the back. That's my son. What he does. So I believe it wouldn't got taken that serious and just swept under the rug. But since it was a threat that was made and that energy that he put out, forget the energy and the vibes, which is apparently not in his favor. Seems like Soulja Boy is already paying for what he said about Dolph. There has been allegations that he has been receiving tons of backlash from Dolph supporters. And also in this clip that I'm finna play next, it seems like the alleged killers of Dolph is now trolling Soulja Boy and tagging his name all on the internet. Look, I highly doubt Soulja Boy is involved with these folks. This is what I think. Well, I'm gonna tell you
as y'all can see on the screen, CEO Bobby says, y'all think y'all know everything, as Soulja Boy paid $100K for a job who don't want free money.
And it was at this moment in the video where Rashawn felt like he was participating in clickbait. Man, come on, man. I'm about to start acting like Soulja Boy up in this thing. So what you mean to tell me is that this man Soulja Boy, let me remind you, he is worth $30 million. That is his net worth. Would risk everything he ever worked for to put a hit out on Young Dolph and then go
So
out
as y'all can see on the screen, we got Soulja Boy saying, I already sent you $100K. And this is a screenshot from CEO
people,
Bobby.
that ain't no goddamn Soulja Boy, man. First of all, Soulja Boy, he does stupid things in life, but that does not make him a stupid person. Just go back to how the situation started between him and Young Dolph. And they both stated that it was never no type of beef. Soulja Boy gonna pop off. He gonna pop off for sure. But to take it that far, that's just not Soulja Boy.
But we not done.
Yeah, see, Danny, that's coming in episode 4 because his allegations, he signed, all right, Young Dolph is somewhat an independent artist, which he does get most of his money. You know what I mean? He gets a lot of money. And if you go look him up on Forbes list, it says he's only worth about $3 million. I guarantee you this right now. His chains alone is $3 million. His jewelry alone is $3 million. What he did, he was smart with his money. He put a lot of stuff in his kid's name. You know, he thought about when he dies that he wanted to leave everything in his kid's name. So he has over 100 properties in Memphis under his kid's name. So that's unaccounted for money, which, you know, smart rappers they're gonna make sure, you know, they got that stash. They're not gonna, if you're a smart rapper, which that's where you become a threat to these folks. But yeah, Danny, I'm gonna get into that on the 4th episode. I'm gonna talk about empire in the music industry in general, which you already know what that leads to.
Done yet. We not done yet. So CEO Bobby continues to post messages between him and Soulja Boy. If y'all take a look, y'all can stop, pause, and read. It says, bro, folding. He really not about this. Then Soulja Boy said, you running out. Don't tie me to this. Then CEO Bobby comes back and says, I need 50K more. Soulja Boy says, you ain't about to blackmail me. I sent you 100K in cash. That was the deal. Then CEO Bobby says, it's 500 on my head. I'm gonna need 50K more. Then Soulja Boy comes back and say, all right, bro.
Man, fam, there's so much going on in this case.
It's sad. And I never seen so much different chaos. So many different people involved. There's so many different people to blame. We done went from 2 shooters to 8 possible suspects within a week. And then you got stuff like this with these text messages that apparently is made up, man. I'm pretty sure the killers is smarter than that. And I'm pretty sure Soulja Boy is smarter than that. Like, come on now. Ain't nobody gonna put a hit out there and discuss the hit over social media.
All right, so let's talk about this real quick. And this is my opinion, you guys. This is how I feel. I feel that Soulja Boy put that energy out there as far as the death. Hold on, you guys. Like as far as the death. So, you know, like I stated earlier, Young Dolph had a lot of people that didn't like him. I don't even want to say beef because Young Dolph never felt like that. He never paid attention to these people. And if he did, all he would do is pretty much put it in his music. You know what I mean? He wouldn't do nothing physical, which, you know, words could go a long way too. And I don't think people like that. But so the point that I'm getting to is, so, all right, allegedly you got these killers that killed Young Dolph that might have took advantage of Soulja Boy's threat. And then not even that, put Soulja Boy in the mix to continue the confusion and to deceive people. Because at the end of the day, if they killed Young Dolph, why would they care about a Soulja Boy? You guys get what I'm saying? So it's kind of this is where things get tricky at. And it's kind of a cold game on how they did Soulja Boy, allegedly, if this is the truth. But come on, man. Soulja Boy is a smart man. He done been in the music industry since 15 years old. He done made millions and millions of dollars. I would think if he really wanted to put a hit on somebody, he is smart enough not to discuss it over any social media, even in an inbox. Like any smart person would think like that. And he already know this is on a major level. And even for the killers, why would the killers discuss that in the inbox? You know what I'm saying?
Okay? Everybody know about the feds and everybody know that type of stuff is traceable. But let me give y'all an example real quick of how things could get tricky, because it is still very possible for these messages to be real. Let's just say things didn't work out the right way and somebody is mad and just feel they need to expose all these people. Because that's the only option
now,
that they have.
At this point, I really think those messages are fake. We need more confirmation to know that those messages are real. Maybe some voice, maybe a video, maybe something of them talking. Other than that, anybody can make DM messages. Anybody could do that. But let's keep it moving. So Soulja Boy went on to apologize to Young Dolph people, as y'all can see on the screen. He said, "Sorry to hear about your big homie. Cut this out. It's uncalled for. This my last time saying it. 100. Like I said, I F with you boys. I don't know where this."
All right, so the message that he is reading right now, that is a real message from Soulja Boy that he was writing to the PRE camp, which PRE is Young Dolph's record label in his camp, his group, his peoples. So that message right there that's legit about him apologizing and saying, you know, it's all trolling. Y'all, you know, basically trying to make it seem like it's a joke in his words.
Where this lame come from. Y'all could take a fucking joke. Now let me stop right there. There's a time and a place to joke. And this is not the time nor the place.
You never know at the end of the day because there's so many people involved. And I guarantee you, whoever mastermind this hit already had this plans. They put chaos and confusion and deception in their plan as part of the obvious, right? They didn't put Soulja Boy in it and they're exposing stuff or whatever the case may be. It's deep.
I'm saying
it's real deep.
100.
It's real
like
sad.
I said, I F with you boys. I don't know where this lame come from. Y'all could take a fucking joke. Now let me stop right there. There's a time and a place to joke, and this is not the time nor the place to joke. When somebody signed to Empire, what the F? I'm done trolling with y'all. I was done before this even happened. But y'all keep
Yeah,
coming.
fam, this rabbit hole so deep, I honestly can't even see how it's gonna end. Even with Soulja Boy, it might be all bad for him. You know just what I mean? How serious this situation is, and that somebody lost their life behind this. But hopefully he learns a life lesson with this trolling thing that he got going on. Because for sure, he was way out of pocket for stating he had 100 bands on Dolph's head or for an address in return. I was boggled off that move right there. I didn't quite understand it. I'm like, you know, it's Soulja Boy, man. He be trying to go to the extent. And I'm pretty sure he didn't expect this to happen. Which was just bad timing in general, but that's why you always got to feed out good energy, because you never know what's going to happen on the ass end of the stick. And I feel if that video wasn't personal and really for entertainment purpose, it should have never went that far. Once Soulja did that, that opened a window up, man, for things to go left. That's exactly what it did. Really, really quick. You swoop low, you get low results. So I only could imagine that's how the bigger problems was created. But as far as of right now, we really don't know too much. And what was said behind the scenes between both parties, I could only imagine against the party in the DM. But we did see that Soulja Boy did apologize. So I do salute him for that, because honestly, that's the right thing that he should want to do, man. Because why would you even want to put yourself in that negative energy if you're not really involved? That's dark energy that's going on. It's people dying behind this. Why would you even want to put your name in that? Or why wouldn't you not want to clear your name if your name is already in it? Sometimes you got to put that tough guy stuff to the side. Are you going to jeopardize your life and others around you? Now, is it really worth it? No, it's not worth it. So hopefully his apology is accepted and nobody messes with him. But this situation has touched so many people. You never know. Now you got to watch your back everywhere you go over trolling. Now that's the downfall of trolling, especially when you go to that extent and you become disrespectful. Oh man, it's very, very deep, y'all. Prayers for everybody out there and prayers for this case in general, because it is a big old mess, you guys. We just had Memphis Police Department come out and say they don't even want social media to try to solve this case, which apparently social media did a great job. But then maybe at the same time, they don't want the suspects to be aware of what's going on. It's always open possibilities to everything. And I just want to let you guys know everything that we talk about right now is allegations and opinions. It's not too much on here that was confirmed by law. So get that straight, you guys. So if you want to call it gossip, some people call it police investigations. Man, look, this is what we do. We do it from the heart. It's no title behind it. I don't go and investigate. I just cover stories. People with other news report. Man, look, there's bigger things in life to worry about, you guys. The tongue is very powerful. And so is your energy. When the majority of these rap artists think they're on demon time, they really be out there on demon time. Out there doing the devil's work, dog. For real. Man, bruh, I understand the position that you in and the business that employs you and put money in your pocket. But come on, big dog. I'm pretty sure you're smart enough to produce a conclusion in regards to what's 100 and what's not. So, all right, you guys, I want to stop it right here before we continue. And I want to jump back to the beginning on how I feel the way Soulja Boy is being used involuntarily in this whole entire situation. It's pretty cool, but to also keep in mind, he put himself in this position. So this is just one theory that I came up with in the beginning of this case that I feel is very possible and also makes the most sense to me. But keeping in consideration, it's still 100 possibilities out there. You feel what I'm saying? Okay, you guys, I feel it's very possible that Young Dolph may have had other beef or other haters prior to this Soulja Boy situation, outside of the situation that he had with Yo Gotti and CMG. You follow what I'm saying? Just follow me real quick. It's all gonna add up. We're gonna make it make sense. So let's just say that this theory that I thought of is factual. Right? So now you got these group of individuals that's in between that nobody knows about, supposedly, which they could be haters or they could be people that he was actually beefing with, but the public didn't know because he didn't put it out there like that. Let's just say, you guys, right? So now they paying attention to what's going on, and maybe this whole time they were waiting on an opportunity. So now they see what Soulja Boy did, which is a perfect opportunity for a cover-up. They don't care about Soulja Boy. If they kill Young Dolph, they most likely don't care about nobody in humanity. So for them just to use Soulja Boy, they're not going to care about the end results because they're heartless from the jump. You get what I'm saying? So what if that is the case? You got these group of individuals in the middle that took advantage of what Soulja Boy said and made an opportunity out of it. Just to cause, because apparently Young Dolph already had a lot of haters out there. So just to add on to the list will put us in the position that we in right now. Confusion, deception, and we don't know what's going on. We pointing the fingers at so many people. Shoot, they all might be connected. But yeah, that's just something that I thought about. That could be very possible, you guys. So tell me what you think. No conspiracy, you feel me? Because we make sure that the world knows. No conspiracy, you feel me? Because we make sure that the world knows that everything over here is alleged. We make that very clear. So people can't go back and talk about this channel and say, hey, man, they clickbaiting or they all. Nah, man. We make it very clear about what we on. So anyways, you guys, this is what we finna do right now. We're going to go ahead and run with this philosophy, this theory, and just pretend that it is true. Just real brief, you guys. I just got to borrow that theory, that philosophy, just one moment, because it is very possible and it makes sense, you guys. If it doesn't make sense, just tell me in the comment section, like, hey, Rayshawn, you're reaching that little philosophy that you thought about, and then I'll probably still put it in my back pocket and use it for later. But anyways, look, if that is the case, fam, that goes to show you how powerful the law of energy is on a major scale, and also how a small amount of low vibrations can morph into a bigger energy that you can't even fathom. Once you alter with that veil and open that window, what's coming next, ain't no telling what's coming. You didn't gamble with, you didn't tap into something. You don't even know what you. Every single thing in life goes back to the fact that we are in the spiritual war, which people tend to forget. But I'm gonna always remind y'all on my channel, every situation, it goes back to that. No matter what we discuss, it leads back to evil and the war that we fight. So on a spiritual tip, I feel energy is on a God's level, an invisible force that we can't see but plays a major part in our everyday lives. So since we here, it's only right that I explain the Wikipedia definition of energy and how it plays a part in this topic of discussion. In physics, energy is a quantitative property that must be transferred to a body or a physical system to perform work on the body. The law of conservation of energy states that energy can be converted in form, but not created or destroyed. So on that note, let's take the definition of energy, right, and apply that to the topic of discussion. To my theory about how Soulja Boy energy that he put out could have possibly played a major role in Young Dolph's without that even being the intentions of Soulja Boy. Follow me. See, my woke and spiritual folks already know the deal. That energy was here before humans. I would think we were created by some type of energy, right? The Most High, right? So therefore, we cannot create or destroy. The only thing to really do is understand the nature of law and the physics behind it. Try your best to be positive, even when under attack. Never fold, never bend, never break. Never participate in any type of low vibrations. Stay away. I believe physics is one of them natural balances in life that cannot be altered with by no physical form or entity, not even the Most High. So basically a force that was set in stone by the Most High under the law of physics and balance, which allows us to think on our own and make our own decisions. Sounds pretty fair, right? But being fair consists of a balance. And part of that balance is the opposite side, which is darkness. So sometimes you might be a victim of somebody else's negative vibes. But then again, just remember where life was created in a negative beginning of humanity, which we still fight that battle, which leads back to a spiritual battle, which is something that we never created, and it's something that we cannot get rid of. I don't want to explain, man. Look, if I get deep into it, we'll be here all day. So I'm in that right there. Hopefully you guys catch on to what I'm saying. Dolph Ben had differences with folks way before Soulja's alleged hit on Dolph when he was trolling Dolph. But therefore, Soulja did not create that energy. It was already in existence. So that energy somehow got transferred to Soulja, making now a physical form, but he can still not destroy it. It's like shit just literally multiply like the gremlins. Like, that's evil. So basically what I'm saying is, by Soulja Boy tapping into somebody else's low vibration that person is going through in life, which makes it worse. It's somebody else's low vibration. All it did was open a window in his life for that low vibration to come intensify anything negative in his life. And that's why he's going through what he's going through right now. So apparently, Soulja Boy is not educated on these type of things. Or maybe he is and he just doesn't care. I don't know. But when it comes down to reality, either way it goes, if my theory is wrong or right, Soulja Boy was wrong for making that death. Okay, fam. So I'm going to stop right there on that part and I'm going to get back to that. But anyways, let's jump back to that video real quick of Soulja Boy trolling Young Dolph days before his death. So you guys can see how Soulja Boy made his own self a person of interest and why Young Dolph supporters put his name in the mix. And also at the same time, you guys pay attention to the comment section. You'll see that Young Dolph had love way before his death.
Let me tell these niggas, let's just end this shit. Let's just really pause that real quick, man. Tell these niggas, I'm gonna really tell these niggas what happened. So we can get this shit out of the way. Come on, one of them, bro. Me and Kanye, this really about me and Kanye, bro. You know what I'm saying? Me and Kanye just really made amends. You feel me? Mm-hmm. How the fuck Key Glock and Dolph and these pussy niggas get in the picture? They snuck in. Nigga snuck in the back door. God damn, this about, man, today was about me and Kanye. How the fuck we end up talking about Dolph, lame man. Snuck in. God damn, clout chasing ass fuck nigga. All right, so look, this what we gonna do. Let's rewind. How about that? So how I started off, I said I'm finna paint all my cars yellow. I got the yellow Lamborghini yours. What else? I got the yellow. I don't know. We got a lot of Bentley, yellow Ferrari. Yeah. This fuck nigga posting yellow cars and said, I was the first rapper with a 3D billboard at Soulja Boy. Okay, cool. I let the shit go, right? Mm-hmm. I ain't say nothing. I said whatever. I said.
All right, you guys. So right there is where he basically stated how the beef got started or the trolling got started. He called it trolling. Young Dolph and Soulja Boy both did mention that it was really no beef. Young Dolph stated that before his death. So basically, Young Dolph put up a 3D billboard in New York or something like that, and then he tagged Soulja Boy and said, "Hey, I'm the first rapper to have a 3D billboard." And I think prior to that, Soulja Boy had did something 3D on a vehicle. I believe that's what he said. And let me tell you guys how Soulja Boy is. He's like, he's stuck on the fact that he's the first rapper to do a lot of stuff, which he is. He did a lot for hip hop in general. He put a lot of people on, and he's big in the culture. And then he set his own trends, but I guess that's one of his trolling tactics is to say that he's the first rapper. So everybody knows how Soulja Boy is. So I honestly think they both knew that they was trolling each other. They do that for entertainment purposes to get their views up, which of course brings more money. So I believe Young Dolph knew that he was opening that window for Soulja Boy to troll him because they were both about to drop records. So as you can see, why would Soulja Boy? I don't see how the beef can escalate to beef within a week, because this video took place a week prior to Young Dolph's death. You guys understand what I'm saying? So I don't see how it could go 0 to 100 within a week, and then he's ended up responsible for Young. Nah, I don't think so. I don't even think Soulja. It's not Soulja Boy.
Said, but fuck nigga, I did the flying Lambo 4 months ago on my birthday. Did I not? Flying Lambo 3D, same thing. You really copied the same thing I did, but just put it on a billboard, bro. That shit lame as fuck. Boom, let that go. But so look, you started the opening for the trolling right there. You tagged me talking about at Soulja Boy on the first rapper, so that was cool. I fought with Key Glock. We don't bump Key Glock, bro. All the time. We bump Key Glock, we fought with Key Glock. Boom. It's cool. This nigga don't talk about. Oh, it's still cool.
My bad about that, you guys. Yeah, so Key Glock, that's one of Young Dolph's artists. That's who he's speaking on when he say Key Glock. Can you hear me now? I'm dropping one if you guys can hear me. Yo, yo, yo. All right, you guys. Let's get back in it.
Don't talk about some. I'm independent. I'm getting 100K a show. Man, stop it, nigga. I get in the motherfucking comments and say that's cap. Y'all signed to Empire. Y'all not independent. I'm independent. I'm not signed to Empire. I'm not signed to no independent label, no major label. I put my own music out through SODMG Records to get 100% of all the money.
All right, Danny, you still there? Danny, pay attention to what he just said about Empire. So Dolph never stated in his whole career that he was signed to Empire. And 4 days before his death, he was supposed to buy Empire, 50% of Empire, which would have put him in a billionaire category while being independent as a black man that did not sell his soul. This not the album that he just dropped, but the one before that. Well, the album that he just dropped, the last one, was called Paper Route Illuminati, which basically he was trolling the Illuminati too because he didn't sell out. So that makes him a threat right there. I'm not going to get too much into it because that's for the episode number 4. But Soulja Boy just basically exposed that he is signed to Empire, which could, might not be a good thing.
Money. Ricky Morty, all the money. I'm really independent, nigga.
So basically what I'm saying is that could have opened another window, exposing this man's business with this wicked, demonic music industry. We cannot forget the history of the music industry. We cannot forget, Michael Jackson died right before he was about to own all his music. Same thing with Prince and same thing with multiple other people. You only could get so big, man. But like I said, I'm not gonna. That's for episode 4, y'all. So just hold tight for that one. That episode gonna go. It's gonna be a real good one, y'all. And also, I'm gonna have to do these week at a time, because it does take a long time to get these videos together. Also, get the right information out there, not be like any other YouTuber out there that just want to hurry up and get anything they hear coming off the internet and want to, make it seem like it's real. Don't even say allegedly or none of that.
So what the fuck this really about? This nigga get mad because I come in the comments and say, that's cap, you signed Empire. Where the lie at? Yeah. Is you not?
What's going on, Roof Advice? How you doing, big dog? Hold on real quick. Let me put something. Let me put my Cash App up there. Put my Cash App for Roof Advice in case he want to send me some money. No, I ain't gonna put my Cash App. Put that RP Dolph though. Drop them dolphins in the comment section, y'all. Show that love. Marcos, you know my Cash App, bro.
Not signed to Empire? You signed an Empire, nigga. You not independent. As soon as I post that, the niggas hop in my DM. Oh, you funny. Oh, nigga, what's up, nigga? Who? Start talking shit.
So they mad that they signed.
So they mad that they signed. Dog.
Hey, yeah, I'm for real. Y'all laughing. That's what happens when you have a friend with racks. Roof Advice, racks. Racks on racks. That's my boy right there, though, man. Shout out Roof Advice.
Off mad because he signed the Empire. That's what it is. Mad because he signed to a motherfucker and his whole thing is I'm independent. Nigga, you did I lie, nigga? You signed the Empire, stupid ass nigga. Why the fuck you mad? Why the fuck you mad? You signed the motherfucking Empire, not me. This nigga mad at me because he signed the Empire. It wasn't no secret fuck, nigga. I'm just a famous ass nigga that said it. You should have shut the fuck up and kept saying you were independent like that. If you weren't really independent, nigga, I wouldn't expose your ass. So you mean to tell me Key Glock can say I'm the first rapper with a 3D billboard, but I can't say you signed the Empire? And that's the end of it, nigga. Just killed him, just like that. Yeah. Just killed it, just like that, nigga. Clout chasing, nigga. Key Glock just dropped the album. He trying to sell some albums. Niggas ain't gonna do shit, nigga. End of the day. Stop all that internet shit, bro. Cut it out, bro. I'm a real gangster, bro. Really did time, really spent on niggas. Cut it out, bro. Especially when you got shot at 100 times and you got shot in your ass in fucking LA running to the shoe palace. You would we the nigga. Come on, nigga. We the nigga with the sticks, nigga. Cut it out. Y'all niggas. Duck ass nigga. Fucking talking about. Bitch ass boy, Breakfast Club tomorrow. Shout out to Charlamagne the God. Y'all didn't do nothing but gave me some more shit to talk about. Fuck you talking about? Breakfast Club tomorrow, nigga. Fuck niggas. Stay mad, bitch ass nigga. Y'all the one signed the deal, not me. Talking about some how many dicks you suck to get that deal? How many dicks you suck to get your deal, nigga? You ain't independent either. Niggas capping. Fuck nigga. Nah. That's the end of it. Don't never speak upon Key Glock. Oh wait, that's the end of it. Like I said, it ain't even no beef. It ain't even no beef. It ain't even no beef. It ain't even no beef, nigga. I'm still gonna bump my Key Glock. You feel me? I'm still gonna bump my motherfucking little, what was the little mixtape? Illuminati paper route. Yeah, y'all got some free clout. Enjoy the views, bitch ass nigga. Enjoy the views. Enjoy the motherfucking clicks. Enjoy the internet shit. And nigga, that's it, nigga. And if y'all want it to be something else, it could be that, nigga. Fuck what you talking about? Y'all ain't doing nothing but add me to the list of ops y'all got to already deal with. I don't think y'all want to be Draco though, y'all ass too. Y'all already got enough niggas shooting at y'all niggas.
All right, you guys. See, this is where certain parts in this trolling I disagree about because Young Dolph did get shot at by I'm not gonna say no names, but people that he was getting into it with the other side of Memphis, them folks, multiple times, and I don't think that's nothing to joke about. So if you trolling, I don't feel he should have went to that level right there. You know what I mean? Because if it's just trolling, it's trolling. So you shouldn't go that personal and go that deep. And you shouldn't do that, man. If you're a real one, that's if you keeping it 100, that's not keeping it 100.
You want me on your ass too? That's what you really want, bro? On top of the smoke, you're all right, cool. Say that then. Say that then, nigga. You signed the deal, fuck boy, not me. Bitch ass nigga. The truth hurt, don't it? And I'm not capping. Did I cap yet, bro? Nah. Have I capped yet? Nigga just don't like the real, bro. And at the end of the day, a nigga just don't like.
What's going on, bro? How you doing, man?
Working like another prostitute.
Working like a prostitute?
All day for this rich white man.
I feel you got them prostitute type jeans on.
Bro, come on, man. Don't do me like that. You know I got these motherfuckers on.
Them motherfuckers ain't ripped yet.
Nah, man. They not that tight. Yeah, you
But
see my knee
anyways, look, man. So how you feel about Young Dolph getting assassinated, man?
man. That is tough, man. I mean, shit, it's industry like that. You make
You said
yourself a
what?
target sometimes.
You feel he made himself a target?
I feel like he did. I mean, everybody that's like that, they'll give themselves a target. I mean, I'm not saying what happened to him was good, but if you a target, you a target, bro.
Yeah, no, you're right at the end of the day, because he's still engaged into certain things, especially by rubbing stuff in people's faces, you know what I mean? He was just flossy. But being flossy, of course, is gonna make yourself a target.
Yeah, I mean, it's a sad story for a lot of people that end up that way. You know, a lot of them end up in a bad situation. But then again, I mean, you got to think about it. You rap or you do what you do to get out of the position you was in. But if you still continue to live the same lifestyle, that's all you got to do. That's all you got coming, bro. You know? I mean, you can't really say you with the business and shit goes bad, you know.
Yeah, I feel you on that. So were you a Young Dolph fan?
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I only heard one song from him, and I didn't even know who he was. I didn't know him by name. You know, it's one of those songs you hear in the background, and it's cool, but never really followed up on. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't even know the guy.
Man, I
But
heard you. I heard you playing his songs a couple times. You probably didn't know who it was.
I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I probably don't even know who he was. That's why. What that one guy said, I can't show fake love, but I mean, we can show you. I mean, we can tell you the truth about how we feel about a situation. That's for sure. You know,
Yeah, of
same
course.
thing with Nipsey Hussle, bro. I mean, he already had made it, bro. He shouldn't even have been where he was at no more. He should have got out of that spot, and that's why he was trying to make it to get out of there.
Yeah, I
So it's
mean they
sad.
both. It's a very similar case in situation, should I say? But they both, try to stay away as much as possible. It's like that one time that they come back around. Well, Nipsey was more in Los Angeles, way more than Dolph was in Memphis lately. You know, because he moved out of Memphis to Atlanta, and he kind of knew, what was going on. He knew he wasn't safe there to a certain extent. But yeah, it's crazy though, man.
Yeah.
So, have you caught up on the Soulja Boy part?
Nah, I mean, I've been hearing here and there about it. I don't like to feed in too much into the little politics they got going on, bro. To be honest with you, I mean, everybody got a side of the story, but I just try to verify things my own way. Try to hear what's that saying? How's that saying go? You listen to everybody, but you don't hear shit.
Yeah.
So I mean, you can hear. I mean, they can talk all they want, but you just pick up whatever you feel is important. Other than that, I mean, it's just gonna go cold case, and no one's gonna know why it happened. And then the easiest way to cover anything up is to be like, "Oh, it's gang related," and then that's it. It's over.
Yeah.
So,
But the
man,
people know the truth because it would be hard with Dolph because he's not a gang member. He never pressed no gangs or nothing. He just always rapped about getting money. Or were they
yeah.
gonna try to say his record label was a gang? Which they usually do that anyways. But what's going on, Infamous?
What's good, Rayshawn?
Same old, same old. How you
I
doing?
was just being respectful the other day of your channel because you know what I mean. You know how your grandparents tell you, how the elders tell you, if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. I didn't
Yeah,
understand it till I became a grown up. So just to be respectful because I think sometimes people misread you know what I mean, what I was trying to get across. Like it was getting shut down, and I was like, just get off the channel, because I didn't, I know that you understand me, you know what I mean, where I was going with that, but I seemed like they were a little more defensive. So I know that this doesn't have anything to do with what you're talking about. I just want to tell you that's why I just kind of got off real quick because I figured
no,
it's more a mature thing to do. To just, you know what I mean? I'm not going to sit and argue because that's not
yeah.
the
No,
point.
you're right, and I
Yeah, I didn't
appreciate
mean
that too
anything
because
negative about it. I was just saying, make sure that you just kind of go to the source. You know what I mean? Just instead of listening to hearsay is what I was trying to get across, but they were shutting it down. So I was like, let me just get off the channel.
yeah.
So
No,
I
I
didn't want to
understand.
be disrespectful, especially because it's about the boys, because I'm just as
Yeah,
much as
that's what I'm saying. I
invested as
appreciate you
everybody
for that.
else.
Appreciate you for that.
But I don't know, for some reason it's hard for them to let me in sometimes. I don't know why. They give me a little resistance sometimes. So I just gotta be humble and just come in little increments, and then I grow on people.
It's
I'm
not
not
like
usually
you really didn't say
I'm not
nothing.
usually received right away.
You really didn't
But
say
it's
nothing
okay.
bad, but you just know how it is with the boys. There's a lot of mixed emotions with
No,
everybody.
I
So
know, but I think that they don't know me that well, so they assume that I was, because everybody on YouTube, they do drama and they talk about, well, so and so said this and so said that, and I think that's exactly where they went, instead of thinking, well, maybe that's not what she might not mean. I think they just went, you know what I mean? Not like they intentionally did it either. They
no, what it
probably just did
was
it out of
is
habit.
I don't think that they knew that you covered the boys on your channel, that you was a content creator, because that whole message it was for everybody, but mainly for content creators to get out to their followings. So everybody
Yeah.
was on the panel was supposed to be content creators that's involved with the boys. So they probably just didn't really know because you're not really involved like in a circle like that, but you still cover the boys, and then I know of you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So it was
Well,
probably
then
just
speak
wondering.
up for
It was
me,
probably
Rayshawn, and
just
be like,
wondering.
hey, this chick's been around for a minute. She's just
Yeah,
she's
it's
just on the sidelines.
probably just wondering like what you was doing on the panel, but
No, they
it's
they, they kind of did that on Facebook too, because like they kind of jump. Maybe I'm not used to it, but maybe it might just be me too. You know what I mean? Just kind of receiving kind of the way that they the way they respond sometimes to some of the things that I say, and I try to humble myself and I try to watch, how I say things, or, I don't say too much because people, they don't know me. They're like, what the fuck is she talking about? So they did on Facebook too. So I just kind of disconnected from there. And then I think Keisha, she, she messaged me like a couple of days later. She's like, well, you can't just hang up. And I'm like, cause, they were having like a voice chat about the voice. And so I got a notification, so I chimed in, right? And they're like, "Who's that?" Like, I was like, "Fuck!" And they already shut me down. So I just kind of just disconnected, because I don't want to fight about it. It's about the boys, I don't want to, be part of I don't want to. If I'm causing a certain energy, I'm just gonna pull back, not pull back from the boys, but just pull back from whatever the situation is, because I think that's just the best thing to do. And then she got a hold of me a couple of days later, and she says, she's like, well, why did you just hang up? Why did you explain it? Because I don't want to have to explain myself. I don't want to direct that energy. You know what I mean? It's just, if it's a negative energy, regardless if I brought it or not, I don't want to invest in that, especially if we're talking about the boys. So I'm just as much invested. I think they just don't understand me. I think they haven't got to understand me yet, Rayshawn.
Yeah, no, I understand. On that note, we should do that 21 questions tonight because I want to,
Yeah, for sure.
and I say a lot of stuff that I want to do, and sometimes I don't get to it. But I would like to talk about the boys every day, all this month.
Yeah.
Up until the 21st.
Yeah, I'm always willing. And then and the reason why I had said that too, because AV was on there, and that's what happened was because wonderful Lemonhead, what's his face, cuckoo. I'm gonna make a thing that says that he lost his marbles, like the Lost Boys on Peter Pan. I'm gonna say, have you seen his marbles? It's gonna be a picture of Betty saying he lost his marbles. Anyway, but that's why I said it, because
Yeah,
I watched
we're not
it
even
all.
gonna
I
bring,
watched everything
we're
kind
not,
of just disconnect
we're not even gonna bring that
initially.
energy about that man over here.
No,
But
I'm not even
hey,
trying to talk about him. I'm just saying
yeah,
that I watched it all disintegrate when the boys were missing in the beginning. I watched him single-handedly from Texas, you know what I mean? Find his little snaky, slimy, whatever ways in it. That's what I was saying. Like, just make sure you go to the source and not just go by hearsay, because it separated. He really fucking severed a lot of shit. That was probably crucial, critical time. And that's all I was just saying. I wasn't trying to say anything bad, and I know you understand, but that's what I was saying, because I watched it from an outsider looking in. I watched it from day one, and I watched it all just slowly. People were not trusting each other. Watching everybody's channels, and they're like, "Yeah, they said this," and it wasn't. It was all hearsay. Nobody ever went to the source and said, "Hey, did you say this?" And then after it was all said and done, they all kind of started talking again, and they're like, "No, I never said that, and this and this and that." And it's like, see, because that's what, because negative people with bad energy do things like that. And that's what I was just trying to say. I wasn't trying to bring any bad energy. I was just saying, make sure that you just remind yourself to go to the source if anything were to happen, and everybody unify again, so it doesn't cause any disconnection anymore. Because the,
yeah,
the more that are united, the stronger, the more energy you're putting towards the boys. That's that's what I meant. But anyway, I know you're talking about Young Dolph, but I just thought I'd just express myself, because that's what
I'm
I was
sorry.
trying to say on the channel.
It's about Young Dolph, Soulja Boy, and we're talking about low vibrations, which is energy. So we kind of, and the boys is always welcome. Always, always,
Yeah,
always. That's half the reason why I'm trying to open up to different communities to build the foundation with the boys too, and help spread awareness
yeah.
to you know
And I even keep in touch with their mom, with the boy's mom. I touch base with her on Facebook all the time. If it looks like she might be like, sometimes you see some of the things she's posting, and I'll just kind of give her some words of encouragement. I try not to get too invested, with conversation with her, but just want to let her know that there's still support out there for her. And she's always like, "Thank you so much." So I'm on the sidelines. I'm invested too. you know. But
yeah. So let me
I don't
ask you
know.
this: Are you a Young Dolph fan?
I
Uh,
never heard his music, honestly. I never have. But I mean, I watched all the stuff that he was from Texas, right? He was originally from Texas.
no, he's born in Chicago, but he's from
That's what
Memphis.
I said. That's what I said, Michelle. Make sure you're on top of your game. That's where the cookie. That's where he got shot at, right, in Chicago.
No, he got shot in Memphis at the cookie
Oh,
shop.
see, I
South,
see. I'm glad
South.
you know what you're talking about. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't know. I've never heard his music, and then I don't know. It's just sad
So,
that
all right,
everybody's
so let me ask you this: How do
everybody's
you feel
hurting.
just about the situation in general? Do you know like details? Well, yeah, because you've been in
Yeah.
other people's
I
chats and
think
stuff,
that I
right?
think that cookie shop. This cookie shop. The daughter is the daughter of the owners. She's a dancer, and I'm not stereotyping. And to each their own. Make your money the way you want to make it, but
Allegedly.
kind of just the environment. And then I don't know if you saw the interview of her talking to whoever it was, the camera. I don't know if it was a news crew or what, but I caught some clips of that. And she seems like she's kind of smirking, like she kind of got like a little smirk. And it looks like she was going to say something. You know how your body language does something other than what your brain's doing if you're not telling the truth or if you're trying to kind of sidestep something. And it just seemed like, and they said that they had just opened up a new shop in Uptown or something where like there's, it's a more higher class, I guess, like money wise. So I don't know. Who knows? Nobody, everybody just be hurting each other over stupid stuff,
Yeah, allegedly, it's a lot of allegations out there right now with
Yeah,
the
it's all that
cookie.
material shit. People are worried about who has better this and that, and they just be hating on you because you got better shoes than them anymore. It's crazy. I'm not saying
Yeah,
that's what it
I'm,
was with
I'm,
Dolph, but
I'm gonna get into
crazy.
the cookie shop on episode 5. So yeah,
Yeah,
I got a
because they
long
don't
way
even
to
really
go.
say too much, but then you got to think too, they're the cookie shop, so I'm sure they know everybody, so they kind
Well,
of have to stay a
the
neutral ground.
allegation that's being put out there, it's allegedly it's a lot of connections, and it seems like some people was making some points, and it's a lot of people that feel like that, their opinion, which like I said, I
Yeah,
haven't got too deep into it besides the last 2 days. So
yeah.
by
So
the time I
I
do
don't know.
by the
Go ahead.
time I do what was that supposed to be? Yeah, that's episode 5. By the time I get to episode 5, I will have a lot of information and be able to put it
Yeah,
out there the right way,
in a
because
knowledgeable way.
at the end of the day, everything is allegedly, and I don't want to point the fingers at nobody.
Yeah.
Just explain why their name is caught up in the mix and what other people were
So
saying. And
from what I understand, and I know you're going to talk about that, but from what I understand, what I'm getting kind of like the energy or what I'm hearing, what the little clips and stuff that I'm watching, and I watch everybody. So like you said, you do your research and stuff. So I kind of watch a lot of different channels talking about it, just to hear what the different points of view are, see what they're chatting about, and kind of, and then you come up with your own conclusion, right? So from what I understand, kind of a buzz about they opened up the new shop uptown, so it might be just like kind of money, like it was paid, like the cookie shop owners, like they were able to maybe progress, you know what I mean? Like open up a new shop in a higher part, in a more expensive part of town, a higher class of town, that it might have some type of money involved. And then the daughter with her little interview, I, me personally, her body language, it just looks like she's kind of got this little smirk, and then you could tell whatever she was talking about, she said, "Yeah, we feel bad and all," but she didn't look sad at all. She looked like she had like a little like a Cheshire cat, like the cat off of Alice in Wonderland. She kind of had like a little smile like that on her face, and then you could tell she pauses real quick, like she was gonna say something, but she used a filler word. She used something else than what her brain was trying to say. She stopped herself. So I don't know. I don't know, but you should do your
yeah,
research.
I didn't see that, but I heard people talking about the daughter. But I'm gonna say this real quick, and then we're gonna get back into the video
Go ahead.
because I don't want to get
Sorry,
I know I still got like what 20
my
damn
bad.
20, 20 minutes. No, you good. Um, but I just want to say this on my behalf on how I feel about the cookie shop is I know one thing that I did notice for sure that's not right is how they capitalize off of Young Dolph's murder, and they started a GoFundMe like the next day after he passed away.
To fix their
Um,
shop, right?
yeah, which it was not that much damages. So once you get a certain amount of money, like you should want to stop. And I heard it got all the way up to 200,000, and it's only a broken window, and not even that many bullet holes or nothing, and nobody.
Right, and they didn't even have like a candlelight vigil or anything. Did you know of anything that they had anything over there or
Well, I think
no?
I heard allegedly that they were gonna start uh um like a what is that called, like a museum or something,
Like
something
a to remember him
like
by?
some type of memorial,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I think that's true because they opened the store to like what a couple days later and then opened another store, and that's
Mhm.
just the only thing that was just
That's
kind of funny.
speculation. It's just
At first, I was
speculation.
like, all
Yeah.
right, maybe, you know, they got to pay their workers and, you know, they got to deal with the stuff at hand. But then other stuff started popping up, and it was just like, all right, you
Right.
know,
And
something,
then they
something.
didn't even really attempt, like, even if that was their intention, most people that don't want to, like, kind of have that uncover, you know, some people are like, well, let's do this vigil, you know, let's do a little candlelight vigil, you know what I mean, in memory of him, to kind of sidetrack people. Maybe they might be kind of like just worried about their own, you know what I mean? They might be just that type of individuals, like, you know, oh well, you know, it is what it is, but they're not saying it outright, but basically their actions are kind of displaying that, you know. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. I still got some homework to do, but like I
Okay, go
said,
ahead.
by episode 5, it will be all in there. But yeah, let's get back into this video. Back to Soulja Boy, you guys, and why his name is involved. Actually, because he landed himself in this situation, his own self.
Hey, did I tell you my son got bit by our dog on his neck, bro? Go ahead and get back in the video. I'll tell you that later, but yeah,
Nah, you
he had
didn't.
he had to get surgery and stuff, but go ahead, do your video.
Oh wow, praise. I hope he's all right, man. Yeah, if Infamous is down to do the 21 questions, I'll go live tonight. Which I'm gonna go live anyways, but hopefully we could do the 21 questions.
I think it'll be good, Rayshawn.
Bring it out. Nigga, I already don't like Drake.
All right, cool.
They know what's up with me. I'm having the money. I'm fucking they bitches. They know what's up. They can't wait. They just a little something. Hold on. He said we ain't independent. Fuck Draco. Fuck Soulja. Ah, he a bitch. Yeah, why. Nigga, you ain't never fuck with me no way. Because if you fuck with me, you would have just been like, oh, yeah, man, Soulja, man. Yeah, we signed the Empire, man. Fuck that shit. So what? Yeah, we got a deal. So what? Boom. It wasn't even been all this, bro. Nigga, you been felt the way, lame man, nigga. Then we got the nerve to stand in my music video, stand next to me like you fuck with me. Pussy ass nigga. Then you just DM me last week talking about, I hope I'm invited to your party. Hold on, I'm gonna get exposed niggas now. Cause y'all wanna play. This fuck nigga just DM me last week talking about he wanted to come on the tour and come on my birthday party. He said, I better have an invite. Yeah. Duck ass nigga, stop it, bro. Like you ain't on my dick. Nigga, you just DM me trying to come kick it, nigga. I don't fuck with y'all rap niggas. Bitch ass nigga. And don't never say, well, I can't go, nigga, because I'll come to Memphis right now, fuck, nigga. But, bitch, I'm doing a motherfucking interview, bitch, and I'm on tour, bitch, and I got shows, and, bitch, who is y'all niggas? And fuck y'all. Fuck, nigga, just DM me, tell me he wanted to come to the party. Can I come to your party? No, lame ass nigga. Fuck. You're not invited, nigga. Who the fuck? No, you can't come to my party. I did not respond to that nigga. Oh, God, I did not respond to that nigga, boy. And you better not delete it. He finna go unsend the DM right now as I'm speaking. Yeah. I hope I got it on screenshot. Lame, man. That's funny, man. Who gives a fuck? Nigga, I'm having this shit. I'm the richest nigga. These niggas can eat a dick. These niggas the least of my worries. Actually, I don't have no worries. I just made $150 million off a Soulja Boy game. These idiots can never release a game console. Fuck niggas. Imbeciles. Y'all niggas is idiots. That's what the fuck y'all is. Y'all niggas idiots. Bitch, I got a whole video game console. I'm gonna a whole nigga gamble with your life. Crap out. Why not? Gamble with your life. Fuck, nigga. Fuck you talking about? It's nothing. Man, country, tell these niggas these hoes. They hoes. Man, them niggas hoes, man. Fuck, nigga. Oh God, nigga talking about you can't come, bitch. I wasn't planning on coming there no way. I'm hills and shit and mansions and shit. Whatever. The fuck. Let me get shot at 100 times again. Shit. Bitch ass nigga. We in New York though. Oh God, we in New York. Pull up, nigga. Come to New York with that fuck shit, nigga. We'll do your tour. Check the Ticketmaster.com. We'll be in Memphis November the 20th. If y'all want to come earlier, send me the address. I could be there Monday morning. That's when.
And now this is where things get a little confusing because it's like even me as a person who follows Soulja Boy is like, you know, he's still talking about DMing addresses and stuff, and this is where he's pretty much going to put the hit on Young Dolph, like, you know, and
The way he
knows,
laughs, he's like, the way he laughs. It sounds stupid.
yeah, no,
Oh, you're laughing.
at
The
the
way he
end of
laughs.
the day, at the end of the day, it's like we can't really rule. I cannot rule Soulja Boy out because looking from the outside in, you have to take this into consideration. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he just talks like an idiot.
I'm just basically
I'm sorry. I'm just saying he talks like an idiot. Like he's like still in 7th grade.
yeah, but you know, this is what he does though. This is what a lot of people don't understand. So if you
That's
don't
who
know,
he
so
is. Yeah.
yeah, you're not gonna. It's gonna be confusing. You're not gonna know if he's. You're not gonna know where the trolling starts or ends or where it's going.
Well, if you listen to his Superman song, I mean, hello. Do you know what that song
I'm
means?
done with my last show. Niggas
Never ran from nothing.
You said the
Not ducking
Superman
no
song.
phase and
not running from no smoke. Especially
Yeah, I'll
when a
tell you
nigga
when you're
got
done.
shot at 100 times and running and got shot in his ass and it's a fuck on. Fuck you, nigga. God, what you talking about, nigga? The internet be so in love with Big Draco because I spit the real. And I do something, bitch.
All right, fam. So as you could pretty much see how Soulja Boy pretty much landed his name in all this drama. You know, he did troll Young Dolph, which is, you know, something that he usually does. This is pretty much his ordinary tactics. This is not something new that he is doing. So it's pretty much, this is what is expected out of Soulja Boy when it comes down to these type of situations. Now, I clearly understand why other folks that really don't watch Soulja Boy or just people in general looking from the outside in might take this into heavy consideration because he still put it out there in the air. He still made a threat at the end of the day. So at the end of the day, can you rule Soulja Boy out? Even can I rule Soulja Boy out? No, I.
Hey, roof advice is probably most likely a button on your end on your YouTube at the top where you could click the comments off or on. You probably got to click the comments on. You probably clicked it off on accident.
He might have it on private chat
I
too.
wouldn't just rule Soulja Boy out, even though I don't think he has anything to do with it. Go look at how he's trolling Kanye West. Go look at anybody else that he has trolled. He takes it to that extent. I don't know about making death threats, but as far as
Just take a little 2 minute real quick while I get this internet service right and grab me something
Oh, I
to
thought it
drink.
was me. I thought it was my internet. I'm over here tripping at the same exact time you were tripping. I was like, what the hell happened? Some funny shit, man. Oh. My 3-year-old, man, he's got crazy energy. He's gonna be a stuntman or something. He's crazy. I don't know where he gets all his energy from. But I want some. Santino, please. Son, be quiet, please. Don't come in here making noise because you know I'm doing something big. Please. Okay? Thank you. Thank you, son. Take that out there too. That goes too. Go, you can play it out there, okay? Thank you, sir. You can be like that piano man we were watching earlier. Out. Thank you.
All right, fam, I'm back.
Compose. Inbox. Allo. We're checking in with some good news and
All right, yeah, let's go. Let's get back started. I had to give me a little shot. Hey, I feel I could say that now, like, you know, since we talking about hip hop and his cousin and stuff. You know,
What? To
usually
take a shot?
when I'm covering the boys, you know, I don't really be trying to drink and shit. You know what I mean? But I guess we could do that here, right? You know,
Hey, did you see the Bone Thugs and the 3-6 Mafia versus last night? Oh, I hope you saw it. We can talk about that too later.
That was
It was
legendary.
good. It was bomb. Did you watch it?
Yep, I just got through watching it right before my wife.
Oh, okay. It was sick, Nikki. It was sick. And then Busy Bone got on YouTube Live after that. He was talking about why he said what he said. But anyway, go ahead.
Far as highly disrespected people, calling them out their names, yelling at them, and doing all that. Like I said, this is usually what Soulja Boy does. I understand why other people out there will put Soulja Boy's name all in the mix. Of course, it's only obvious. So, you know, you got them Soulja Boy fans out there that's backing Soulja Boy, and then, of course, you got the PRE fans that is not backing Soulja Boy and is not feeling what he's saying and is not giving him a pass and pretty much saying F Soulja Boy. And as you guys can see, he pretty much explained how the so-called beef got started or how the trolling got started, which he said that Young Dolph had tagged him in the post first, talking about he's the first rapper with a 3D billboard. And of course, if you know how Soulja Boy is, you open the gate to trolling because Soulja Boy is the rapper that's known to be that rapper for the first rapper to have anything. If he ain't the first rapper to have it, you pretty much getting trolled, especially if you open so it kind of seems like Young Dolph opened that gate a little bit for Soulja Boy to come in, full opportunity for Soulja Boy to troll him. Like I said, if you know Soulja Boy, you know how he's gonna come. So that pretty much explains on how it got started. But I must admit, from the previous Soulja Boy's beef or trolling incidents that he has went through, he is usually in self-defense for the most part. Soulja Boy doesn't, for the most part, does not usually go out there and attack. They say one little thing, and then he's gonna turn it into whatever Soulja Boy wants to turn it into. So unfortunately, I still feel that it's just bad timing on Soulja Boy's behalf. And I also still feel that he just opened that window and brought energy to a situation that was already bad, and gave other people a perfect opportunity to do whatever they wanted to do to Young Dolph, just on the scale of how big Soulja Boy is and how much confusion. You guys got to think about it. Whoever planned this hit on Young Dolph, whoever wanted Young Dolph assassinated, designed for it to happen this way, to where it's so much confusion and so much going on, to where everybody that Young Dolph had problems with is pretty much a person of interest at this moment. And this is why Soulja Boy ended up being a person of interest, because once again, I still say bad timing. Him trolling Young Dolph prior to his death, and also the extent that I feel Soulja Boy had. Trolling is trolling. Trolling is never really good. It doesn't come from a positive energy. But if you go, it's not what you do in life, but it's how you do it. So I feel if you're going to troll, especially the level that Soulja Boy was on, he was already somewhat getting respected for trolling, to where he can troll and it's not really that serious. You know, he could make them little threats or, you know, call people the B words or whatever. It hasn't went that far yet. You know, he has not got into it with nobody that he has trolled yet. He ain't went out there and tried to kill Kanye West or anybody else. He got into it with Chris Brown. You know, his past history of people he got into it. So yeah, fam, I think that's pretty much it. I think I covered everything that I wanted to cover as far as Soulja Boy and why his name is linked to the Young Dolph murder. And you know, is as you guys could pretty much see, it's all there in the video. And then it's actually one more video that I want to play to you guys is a clip after Young Dolph died to where he kind of had the same energy. And then, you know, people were mad about that. So it kind of didn't make the situation better. Now, from my understanding, he did eventually apologize to the PRE camp and let them know, you know, that he is not involved, that it was all trolling, pretty much, you know, just saying, you know, he's not involved and he didn't kill Young Dolph, basically, at the end of the day. So we just go ahead and keep it like that and let's go ahead and get into this next video. And also, let's keep in mind, you guys, you know, I'm only doing these videos to kind of somewhat explain why these folks' name has landed in the middle of the investigation of Young Dolph's murder. Pointing fingers at saying Soulja Boy did it, and I'm saying this person did it, this person did it. Simply just explaining why their names are involved. Okay, so next video I have for you guys is a video where
Nigga would have been laughing like a motherfucker. That nigga Soulja Boy thought he was tough. Y'all niggas should have shut the fuck up, nigga. Fuck you talking about. Y'all niggas should knock out of my DM talking crazy, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga. Nigga jumping my crazy. Now y'all niggas want to nigga should have shut the fuck up, nigga.
Crazy.
All right, so this is a Soulja Boy and his trolling, like where it got disrespectful, because this is a video that he did after Young Dolph died, but his energy didn't really change, which I don't know how serious their situation is. Internet tripping, dude. Close that. All right, my bad about that, you guys. See a few people dropped out. We should be good now. All right, so anyways, this is a video that he did after Young Dolph's death, which he pretty much kept the same energy, which, you know, is just not cool at the end of the day, which I feel, you know, pride kind of kicked in. Because you see, eventually, after this video, he apologized. At the end of the day, it's like, man, Soulja Boy he just got to get it together, man. You got to get educated on these type of things. All right, yeah, I got you, bro. I'm out here in Lancaster too, man. I'm not in Cal City no more. So hit me up, bro. Well, I'm gonna hit you up. That's pretty much it. I am not pointing fingers at nobody. I am not saying that Soulja Boy did it. I think I covered everything that I wanted to. It doesn't come from a pot. So much going on. Previous Soulja Boys, and as you guys can see, tactics. This is no way. Boy out. No, I must explain how to anything. If Soulja Boy wants to do whatever they and trolling is never really. He went out there and tried to kill Kanye West or anybody else he got into it with, Chris Brown, you know, his past history of people he got into it. So yeah, fam, I think that's pretty much it. I think I covered everything that I wanted to cover as far as Soulja Boy and why his name is linked to the Young Dolph murder. And you know, is as you guys could pretty much see, it's all there in the video. And then it's actually one more video that I want to play to you guys is a clip after Young Dolph died to where he kind of had the same energy. And then, you know, people were mad about that. So it kind of didn't make the situation better. Now, from my understanding, he did eventually apologize to the PRE camp and let them know, you know, that he is not involved, that it was all trolling. Pretty much, you know, just saying, you know, he's not involved and he didn't kill Young Dolph, basically, at the end of the day. So we just go ahead and keep it like that and let's go ahead and get into this next video. And also, let's keep in mind, you guys, you know, I'm only doing these videos to kind of somewhat explain why these folks' name has landed in the middle of the investigation of Young Dolph's murder. That is pretty much it. I am not pointing fingers at nobody. I am not saying that Soulja Boy did it. I am not saying that this person did it, this person did it. Simply just explaining why their names are involved. Okay. So next video that I have for you guys is a video where Soulja Boy had went live after Young Dolph had passed away.
Fuck you, talking about let it would have been me, nigga. Nigga would have been laughing like a motherfucker. That nigga Soulja Boy thought he was tough. Y'all niggas should have shut the fuck up, nigga. Fuck you talking about. Y'all niggas should knock out of my DM talking crazy, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga. Nigga jump in my DM talking crazy. Now y'all niggas wanna be, bitch ass nigga should shut the fuck up, nigga.
Hey, what's up, Rayshon and everybody?
I'm supposed to just, nigga, y'all nigga crazy as hell, boy. The fuck I'm supposed to do? Like, come on.
Hey, what's going on, Lyric? How you doing?
I'm doing good. And yourself?
I'm doing pretty good. Can't complain.
That's good. That's what's up. How's
All right,
everybody feeling? It's Friday. Thank God it's Friday, right?
turn up, turn up.
Yes! Finally.
All right, so I know you're kind of late, so pretty much what we got going
Yeah.
on is, you know, the situation with Young Dolph and Soulja Boy, and just, you know, talking about how he got himself involved. Are you pretty familiar with what's going on, like, and
Yeah.
like as far as him saying that he put the hit out there on Young Dolph, whether if it was trolling or not? And this is why I wanted you here just to speak on the energy that he put out there.
I mean, I'm
You
looking
know,
at the energy right now. It's terrible.
that low
He doesn't
vibration.
realize what he's doing. You know what I mean? He's setting himself up for, I don't know. I just feel like he's setting himself up for failure because, you know, when it comes to energy, you got to be careful what you're doing because it's just a bounce back. It's a reflection. You know, they say like, basically there's this thing, if people research, it's called a Magic Pakwa 8 circle. And with the Magic Pakwa 8 circle, it's almost similar to the universals of the laws of attraction. Everything that you put out, all your intentions, within it being happiness, rage, you know what I'm saying? It's reflected, it's put back on you, it's produced magnetisms, like it's an energetic field of a magnetic, like, atoms, you know what I mean? Fiery balls of energy that becomes us even after we are deceased or have departed. So what he's doing right now is he's creating like a whole a gateway for anything to just reach him with all that energy that he's portraying. Regardless if he set the hit out or not, he's still kind of putting himself in harm's way, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, he put that in the atmosphere, you know.
Yeah.
So, and even if he didn't put the hit out or not, he's still suffering and getting backlash for that, which is the energy that's going to come back. That's the results, you know. That's the yeah, basically, you know, that's the results of him doing what he did.
Yeah, do you know, it's like, you know what it reminds me of? Like MJ said, the man in the mirror. You always gotta face yourself at the end of the day. When you wake up, you get ready, to get your day established. You brush your teeth, you use the bathroom, you get yourself situated, you get your clothes on, all of that stuff, but you still gotta check out your sweat. You gotta look at your demeanor. You gotta be able to feel confident, or but you gotta look at yourself in the mirror. You gotta say, oh man, like, if I'm feeling some type of uncomfortability and everything like that, you still gotta face yourself in that mirror. You feel what I'm saying? So it's that man in the mirror. And then look at, wow, while I said that, spirit just acknowledged, isn't he standing in front of a mirror on top of that? So he could definitely feel that energy. He's getting ready, he's putting on his clothes, he's rolling up and everything like that. And he's right in front of a mirror at that. So he could see how fueled up he is. And it's giving him the wrong kind of energetic confidence, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, exactly. And at the end of the day, he doesn't even really want it.
Right.
I mean, because he doesn't troll to get people killed or to get people hurt. He does it for entertainment purposes. But is he takes it to that certain extent. It's
Yeah.
not cool. And I'm not even saying that trolling is a good energy, because it comes from nothing good. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's created off of negativity. But yeah, so I'm gonna get back into this video, which, once again, this is after they killed Young Dolph. This is his
I,
response to where, you know,
I
people
seen
want
that
him to.
video, and it's crazy because he was like, basically, ain't nobody gonna say anything about him. Ain't nobody gonna care about him. Had it been him, nobody would give two what's about it and everything like that. And then for him to say, I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, it was a
Yeah.
lot,
See, now
a
look,
lot of negative energy with that.
if it was a real beef and it wasn't trolling, I would
Hmm.
somewhat understand him, because he's not really obligated to say RIP if it's a real issue. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right,
But if you
exactly.
guys are trolling and you really apologetic, then come on now, man.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
He shouldn't even said nothing but RIP Dolph, and stay silent.
Hmm.
He shouldn't even be talking. Soldier Boy, man. Hopefully he get his life together. Hopefully this is an eye opener,
Yeah.
because people are dying behind this man, and I want to see how he will feel comfortable in this position, which I know he's not. He
But
can't be.
that's like being a clown and trying to entertain the circus, the people. Like, you're the part of the circus and you're trying to entertain the audience in front of you and everything like that. You're thinking that it's all for play, or like this is what the people want to hear and see and everything like that. But you don't understand that there's freaking family and supporters and a fan base and just people that are extremely like close to Young Dolph, that are they are feeling exhausted, they're feeling depression, they're feeling rage. There's a lot of different synergies going around, and what he's doing is he's kind of fueling, you know what I mean, like he's fanning the flames to the forest fire. He's making a fan blaze the forest more. Like it's all gonna catch on fire. Then the tsunami is gonna come and it's gonna just be a great avalanche. It's gonna be a destruction of events. That's what I see. So it's like, you know, for him, it's just okay, entertainment purposes, but he doesn't understand that he is bringing out the demonic. I don't know how to say, you know what I'm trying to say, right? The demonic characteristics or the demonic attributes of what people are holding deep inside the inner core when it comes to pain and a loved one. You don't play games like that, even if you're trolling.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
it's bittersweet.
100%.
It's bittersweet.
Yeah. Yeah, he is just like a 6'9", bro, just without the snitching. You know, just a little different, but I'm not even gonna lie. Like I used to, you know, like some of his trolling. It was just on an entertainment purpose up until this point, to where it just went too far. And then, you know, as things happen in life, you just realize how serious it could be. Like even me, I learned from this situation of how that small amount of low vibration that he put out there evolved into something big, which just shows you how serious it could be. You know, that's why you always just got to stay positive, positive vibes at all times. You know what I mean? So most of the energy that's going to come back to you is positive.
Exactly.
So the same way you put out bad energy and it comes back, it's the same thing with good energy. That's why they say put it in the atmosphere, it's going to come back 10 times better, good or bad.
Right. Always speak beauty or always speak greatness into your existing form. Because whatever it is that you want to bring into your life and even your lifestyle will become the greatest of you. You will be the greatest of yourself if everything that you put into your existence is of greatness. You don't want to put yourself in a circle of negativity and people with their hands out and people always wanting you to, you know, be a part of their misery or that don't want to even help themselves and those kind of things, or people that are gossipers and people that don't even appreciate what it is that you do for them. So it's just basically the environment, what environment you choose to be a part of. And in being a part of that environment, who are you entertaining?
Yeah, exactly. I feel you on that. I'm gonna go ahead and get back into this video, so
Okay.
we can finish it off. We probably got about 15 minutes left, 15, 20 minutes.
Come on, bro. Let that shit would have been me, nigga. Nigga would have been, that nigga Soulja Boy, That nigga could suck my dick, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga? He could suck my dick, nigga. Let it would have been me. That's all the fuck I gotta say. Let it would have been me. The fuck nigga wouldn't have been rest in peace, Soulja. Or we got respect for Soulja. Them niggas would have been like, yeah, that nigga was talking. He thought he was tough. He thought he was gangster. Yeah, whoa. I can give a fuck, nigga. Bitch ass niggas. I can give a fuck. Cause I know how it would have went, nigga. Pussy ass nigga would have been talking so much shit. Y'all should have stayed out my. Fuck all that shit, nigga.
So as you guys could pretty much see, even after Young Dolph's assassination, Soulja Boy has went live yet again and still had that same energy, which does not make it seem good. Now look, not to take in defense of Soulja Boy, but this is where I feel where his pride kicks in. Remember, you guys, he did apologize for, you know, everything that he has said and he made it clear that he is not involved, but that was behind the scenes. So I think that's kind of something to do with pride. Still not saying that Soulja Boy is right. I still don't feel Soulja Boy is right. Just back to the trolling part, and as far as him going this extent, especially after Young Dolph's death. Now, if it was just trolling, it should have been left at that, especially after this man has died. So I guess you could kind of say this is where it gets a little bit disrespectful. And this is probably where it kicked it off for people to even more put Soulja Boy in the position that he is in. So it's a lot of contradiction, you know what I mean? And it doesn't look good on his behalf. So like I said, I clearly understand where a lot of people is coming from, trying to deliver the message in the best way possible in between the middle, while just stating how Soulja Boy landed in this situation, you guys. But Soulja Boy is he's wrong. He is wrong to a certain extent. So basically, like I said earlier, when it comes down to reality, either way it goes, if my theory is wrong or right, Soulja Boy wrong for making that death threat. We must not forget even his approach after Young Dolph had died. No matter if it's trolling or not, and if it was trolling, it should have not went that far. Now, maybe if his live had a disclaimer, it might have been more, but it didn't. So at the end of the debate, it wouldn't be wrong for people to think that Soulja Boy was involved. Everybody doesn't know how Soulja Boy operates, especially these folks that might be investigating what's going on, or other people in general, as far as the internet. And like I stated earlier, I don't think he is, but can I say for sure that he is not? No, I can't. So these episodes that I'm doing is just basically explaining how these folks' names got involved and basically how they became a person. I will state my opinion, but I'm not here to figure out the point unless allegations are confirmed by officials. On that note, it's clear to see how Soulja Boy landed in the epicenter of this horrible tragedy. His own negative energy is the answer. Trolling is a negative vibration, nothing good about it. It is birthed from bad vibes and produces nothing but bad energy. There's nothing positive coming from trolling. A few minutes of trolling could cause a lifetime of hurt, and people might not even realize the type of energy that they putting out there. We gotta watch what vibes we tapping into and what we putting out there for those that do have a heart. One thing about energy and vibrations is whatever you put out there will come back 10 times. For the good or for the bad. I honestly don't feel Soulja Boy is a bad person. I just feel he is less educated on vibrations and vibes and the type of energy that he is putting out there for his platform, which Soulja Boy needs to also understand, because a lot of kids watch you, a lot of people watch you. So them same negative vibes that you put out there is exactly is what's going into the population. So when it comes down to reality, he definitely promotes bad energy with his trolling tactics. And unfortunately, his trolling energy, that bad energy he put out, came back. No matter if he's involved or not involved, he is guilty for televising the thought of putting a hit out on that man. For what though? The truth is lacking education and belief in how powerful energy is. If people
Rayshawn,
really
I have a
understood
question.
that law, it's a spiritual.
Yeah, go ahead.
My question is, right, and this is just something that came to me. When you think of the industry in general, though, there's a lot of like things that the celebrities go through. You know what I mean? Like a lot of brainwashing effects, a lot of brainwashing tactics, low vibrational binaural beats that they listen to. I mean, evil is everywhere, even in their own songs, and they might not even
Yeah,
know that it's a low vibration, you know?
yeah, I'm
So,
already knowing that, especially dealing with the music industry alone is built off of negativity.
yes, it is.
So that's why people like Soulja Boy is accepted, and you know, it's not too many positive rappers that's mainstream because that's not their get down, and
Right.
that's why you get these bullshit songs and the things that some artists got to do to even get where they at. Is demonic stuff.
Exactly.
I'm
Exactly.
gonna
It
get I'm
is.
gonna get into that in episode 4 when I talk about his record label and the music industry, because there's people out there pointing the fingers at them too.
Right,
So
because I don't want to put it all on Soldier Boy. We got to look at everything pertaining to him. That's what I was thinking.
oh yeah, no, see, look, I got a few episodes coming out. This is my second one. I already did one on the Memphis Boys. Then I'm doing Soldier Boy. Then I'm gonna do CMG, and then I'm gonna do the music industry. Then I'm gonna do the cookie shop, because that just came up within the
Yeah.
last week. So I'm doing one episode for each person of interest or parties in interest. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? To
Yeah.
just simply break down, just not to point fingers at them, but just to explain why their name is caught up in the mix.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to do something different than what other YouTubers is doing. Like, they just go report the news and talk about every allegation and stuff. So I'm like, what can I do to be different
Yeah.
without being so judgmental or politicking like too much.
Right. Or pacifying behaviors and things like that. I understand.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's the whole plan right there.
It's excellent.
Practice. So I clearly understand why the majority of folks lack common sense and integrity. and morals. So yeah, you guys, it goes pretty deep. And my only advice that I could give the Soulja Boy is just chill out, man. Relax. If you have nothing to do with Young Dolph's murder, just chill out and relax. Nobody's gonna think you're a punk, and I understand where you're coming from. Nobody knows what was said in them inboxes. Nobody knows how serious or how heated that situation or conversation got. You know what I mean? To where it might have got real heated. And at the end of the day, Soulja Boy is not really obligated to say RIP Young Dolph or anything in that manner if they really exchanged words before his death, because he's just being real about the situation. But at the same time, that doesn't mean steady put that energy out there, bro. You know, sometimes being silent is the best way to go. And I think that was the best thing for Soulja Boy to do if he was not involved, was to be silent after Young Dolph's murder. Because at the end of the day, it's like you gotta live with this, bro. You know what I mean? You still have to move through these streets, and folks is not playing out here behind Dolph. So why even make yourself a target if you're not involved, man? Memphis is a war zone. You got that one comedian that got shot a couple days after, making a post about his own opinion on the Young Dolph murder. People didn't like it. Now don't act like you untouchable or you cannot be touched, man. And my whole thing is why involve yourself in that type of energy if that's not really what you want? And like I stated earlier, it's nothing really good out of trolling. No matter even if it's staged, it's bad vibrations being promoted to the mass. It's pretty much like a toxic relationship. Just stay positive as possible at all times. That's all I could pretty much say. Even when being attacked, most times silence is the better decision to make. Most times when attacked by a troller, the troller wants you to engage. So what you think is considered self-defense was a trap. So now you basically participating in keeping the bad vibes alive unintentionally, just by defending yourself into some BS. You know it's BS, leave it alone. We all grown, even without having the intentions to do so, it gets tricky. I know. But these are the laws of physics and energy, y'all. So I hope you guys pretty much understand everything I tried to get to, as far as covering, what happened with Soulja Boy. And it has a lot to do with his energy, his vibes, and that's pretty much my whole thing that I'm getting to, is watch what y'all put out there in the atmosphere, y'all. And also at the same time, you guys, I want to on my behalf, my bad on my behalf that it took so long for episode 2. It's just been so much news with the Dolph case, and I gotta make sure I'm putting out the right information. But I still have episode 3 coming. Most likely it's gonna be next week, because this Soulja Boy segment has took me a whole week to gather this information and also get the right information out there to you. So yeah, fam, peace and blessings. Thank you everybody that has tuned in and paid attention to the whole segment. We got episode 3 coming next week, and that will be on YCMG. Name is involved in Young Dolph's murder. Out, y'all.
Yo, yo, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Lyric, you still in there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hold on real quick. I got a phone call.
Okay.
Yo, you still there?
I'm here. Yeah, like I was just listening to what you said, and it's true. It's like basically, okay, baby, I'm sorry for the noise, y'all. But basically, what I wanted to say is that it reminds me of the Puppet Master. Like these movies are based on inspirational things that are happening. They happen ahead of time, and then it's inspired, but they're all like it's television. So tell a vision. So tell the visions that's about to occur in life. You know, we don't want to be hemmed up on strings and allowing the puppet master to manifest how we move and the actions that we take. You know what I mean? We have to move on the beat of our own drums, or move on the beat of the harmonic cries of lost salvation, which is God. I'm not trying to influence others and push, religion or anything like that, but the God in you, whoever it is that you perceive to be your God, just pray, because this is real out here. Like you were saying, everything that you're bringing in, those things, even if it was not intentional, now you just play the part of being a puppet to somebody who's hemming you up on these strings and making you move and walk and talk the way that they want you to. So you got to embody that greatness. You got to stay positive and remain focused, attentive, and always with clarity.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, that's pretty much like the whole message that I wanted to get out there. I think the video was pretty much clear. I know it was pretty
Yeah.
long, but could have been shorter. But I just wanted to squeeze all that in there because it plays a role in all this. It's all based off of energy with all these people. Even if, especially if they're not involved, there was some type of energy that they engaged into that got them in that situation. So where their
So
name is in the
fueling it
mix of
up.
something major.
Right.
But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. I got to make a few runs. I'm gonna be live in a little bit about the boys. You're welcome to come up if you want to.
Okay. I
You're
appreciate the
welcome to come
invite.
up. Whenever you want to.
I definitely would. I would
Uh,
love to.
all right, cool. So we can promote your channel and stuff, and I appreciate you too for coming up. Also,
No, I appreciate you for allowing me to come up.
all right, cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna wrap it up, you guys. We had a couple
Text
viewers
me
in
and
here
let me
earlier.
know
See
when
if
you're
we can drop
coming up,
down.
okay?
All right, I got you.
All right. Thank you so much, Rashawn. And thank you so much, viewers, because, he's doing a phenomenal job just allowing everybody to know the proper insight. He's doing his research and he's putting in his accurateness. And, it just goes to show you, with it taking such a long time, that he's actually being pristine in what it is that he's putting out there, because he does know about energy. So definitely like, subscribe, you know what I mean? Like, big ups, put your cash app. People need to support your channel. You're doing big things, and I'm excited to see more in the making. Celebrate! I celebrate you, King.
Yeah, take them shots, y'all. Shots. Friday, turn up. But yeah, I'll see y'all in a little
Yes.
bit at 6 o'clock. I'm gonna be live with the boys. Peace and blessings, y'all.
Peace
All
and
right, Larry. Peace
blessings.
and blessings. All right, ma.